Hello, do you need a great way to organize your needles? Then stay with me and learn how to make your own needle felt book just like this one. In this video I'm going to show you step by step just how to make one. This is a fun and practical project, perfect for keeping your needles organized. So let's get started. First, let's gather our materials. I used some light blue felt for the pages and some dark blue felt for the front and back covers. You also need a marker, a piece of A6 paper, scissors, a needle, yarn and thread, as well as some beads and trinkets. You also need a bell punch, eyelets, a hammer, a ruler, and some ribbon for binding it all together at last. To start, I used a piece of watercolor paper as a stencil. I placed it on the light blue felt and marked the pages with a marker. Make sure to trace carefully so your pages are even. Also be mindful about where you place your pages so you waste as little felt as possible. Next, cut out the felt pages along the lines you just marked. A good tip here is that a sharp pair of scissors make this part much easier and way more precise. I cut 9 in the video, but ended up cutting just one more of these off camera. And then I cut 2 more in the dark blue felt, leaving me with a total of 12 pages. And now it's time to stitch some of the pages together. I used a blanket stitch for the sides. Stitching 2 sides together helps to ensure the needle won't go through to the other side. And remember to constantly check how it looks to make sure that you're happy with the result. Using the dark blue felt, I cut out a pocket and sewed it inside the book. This pocket will be handy for storing all sorts of sewing related items. I secured it with a simple backstitch. I also made a backstitch line down the middle of the pocket, creating 2 rooms. I used the same yarn to attach the pocket and sew together the sides on this one page. One of my favorite steps was decorating the front cover. I used beads to spell out needlebook and added other decorative stitches. This part is all about creativity, so have fun digging through your beads and trinkets to find just the perfect ones. Take your time with this to personalize it the way you want. Think about what needles you want in your book and plan how you imagine these to be placed best for your needs. It took me about 2 days to complete this project, mainly because I had other things to do, but it's a fun little project that you can work on gradually even while on the go, like I did on the train here. I customized all 6 double-sided pages to fit my different needles. When all the pages were done, they needed to be bound together. For that I used the same A6 paper as earlier to mark where I wanted to create the holes. I used a ruler for this step to get the holes exactly where I wanted them. I punched hole in the paper with a bell punch and then used it as a stencil to mark the holes on the felt pages. Next, I punched 2 holes on one side of each felt page using the bell punch. I added small metal rings to each hole to make them stronger. These metal rings are called eyelets, and you can find them in most craft stores. Using a hammer, I carefully punched them into the holes I created earlier with the bell punch. When hammering these things in, make sure to pay attention to the surface you're hammering on so you don't cause any damage. I repeated this process with the other pages as well. Then it was finally time to bind them together. Actually, I thought it would be the best idea to bind them together with a metal ring to keep it sturdy. But I always prefer to use materials I already have, and since I didn't have any metal rings, I used a ribbon instead. But if you have metal rings laying around, I think that would be a cool way to bind it that way also. But since I didn't have that, I bound all the pages together with a green polyester ribbon and made a little bow. To prevent the ribbon from fraying, I used a lighter to seal the ends. Now that the book is assembled, it's time to place all my needles inside. The felt pages keep them both secure and organized. And there you have it, a beautiful and functional felt needle book made from leftover scraps. I hope you enjoyed this project as much as I did, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and I'll promise to make more crafty tutorials. Thanks for watching and have a great day.